Hey fellow dadpreneurs, Adam Dukes here, and in this video it's going to be a little bit different. I'm starting a new series. I think I'm going to call it the Ask Adam Video Newsletter Series. That's kind of a mouthful. That's what she said. I get a lot of questions in my emails, and I usually give long answers. I'll flash up a screenshot of an answer I give. I spend a lot of time on my answers. It's 15, 20, maybe even 30 minutes to answer. So I figured, you know what? It's not really fair to just answer that person one-on-one. Why not share the answers here on YouTube and help other people? Because I know if people are asking me questions, if one person's asking me questions, very likely that many people are going to ask or have those same questions. So I'm starting a new series, like I said, Ask Adam. If you have questions for me, there's a link down below, adamdukes.com/ask. It'll just ask for your name and the question you have. That's it. It's not an opt-in. It's just a thing to Google Forms, and I will get an answer to you via email, and then I'll also probably use it on YouTube. I won't use your name, your business, your image, or anything like that. I'll block that stuff out, unless you want me to use your name, but I'll block all that stuff out so it's private. But I had a customer of mine reach out to me last month about a question. He's asked me a few questions, and it's kind of, you know what, I said, this is a great YouTube series. So here's the question. He says, I've been following you on TikTok for a couple months now and enjoy your content. Thank you for putting it out there. I am new to the online marketing business, but have learned a ton in the last several months. Full disclosure, I'm a legendary marketer affiliate and did the Decade in a Day course this last June. I have not done much with the training until recently. A few weeks ago, I was intrigued and purchased your 300 Extra program. It's an ebook on how to write and publish and profit from selling ebooks. If you're interested, check it out down below, 300extra.com. It's under $10, and I offer a make money guarantee. If you write and publish your first ebook within 48 hours, you send me the link to your sales page. Within 48 hours of you purchasing from me, I will be your first customer. A lot of people love it. They love that challenge, and a lot of people have actually written their first ebook after putting it off for years. Okay, no more pitch. After tons of work and countless revisions, I'm proud to say I just published my first ebook on Gumroad and Teespring. I referred to the 300 Extra Guide many, many times and found your advice super helpful. I wanted to share a copy of the book with you and ask for a favor. Would you be willing to take a look at my sales funnel and make any recommendations on improvement? I do not expect you to purchase. I did purchase his ebook, even though it was outside the 48-hour window. I liked that he took action. He's brand new to online marketing. He set up his own funnel. Again, this guy's brand new to online marketing. I love people taking action, so I became his first customer. I plan to market this on TikTok at first, then move to Facebook. Also wondering if you have any experience with selling books on Amazon. Any tips? So I'm going to go through kind of my answer of what I gave him. I kind of went a little above and beyond with the answer. I get really excited with this stuff. This guy's a fellow dad. Him and I have talked college football, pro football. So his first thing was, I got some notes here that I'm just going to be glancing down. Would you be willing to take a look at my sales funnel and make any recommendations on improvements? So at first, he's updated since I've answered him, but at first, all he was doing was selling his ebook on how to start a kettle corn business. That's the industry he's been in. He sells popcorn at state fairs. With the whole pandemic, let's just call it pandemic, he was forced to find other ways to make money because the pandemic shut down festival, so he wasn't able to sell his popcorn. So he was using ClickFunnels, or he is using ClickFunnels, I should say, and he asked me to kind of take a look at his sales page. He just was selling his $7 ebook. So I suggested he add an order bump and also an upsell in that. What that does, an order bump, I'll flash it up on the screen what it is. It's an additional offer. Think of it like when you're at a grocery store and you're in the checkout line and you see all the candy bars, the phone chargers, the weird magazines that I actually look at for copywriting. And you grab that last second thing when you're in the aisle. And if you got kids, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Kids load up on the candy when we're at Walmart going grocery shopping. And so that's kind of what an order bump is it's an impulse purchase. It's typically slightly above your initial, whatever your offer is. It can be below. I don't think there's a right or wrong, really. You certainly want to test pricing, but typically it's just another offer that's going to help them typically speed up the process, whatever you're selling. If it's an ebook, if it's a training, if it's a webinar, if it's an audio, it really doesn't matter what you're selling, but this order bump is typically going to help them, or it's going to be the next step that they're going to need. So he was using ClickFunnels. It's very simple to do with ClickFunnels and a lot of the funnel builders. I use Kartra. It's really simple to use or set up in Kartra. I also suggested in an upsell as well. And for the same exact reasons, an upsell and an order bump are very similar. Again, it's kind of that next step. What are they going to need after they consume whatever you're selling them right now? What would the next step be? What would the next problem they face? That's what you want to use your order bump and upsell for. And what an order bump and upsell is going to do, it's going to drastically, or it should, drastically increase your average order value. So if you're selling, he was selling a $7 ebook, so I suggested maybe a $17 order bump, maybe a $27, $37, $47, depending on what it is, upsell. And what this does is going to increase your average order value. When you increase your average order value, you can spend more money on advertising. That's the whole point of it. So you want to try to break even. Selling a $7 ebook with advertising, you're not going to do it. Even the best of the best marketers, Facebook advertisers, Instagram, YouTube advertisers are not going to be profitable selling a $7 ebook. That's why you want to add order bumps and upsells. Could be one upsell, it could be two, three, could be a couple upsells. You could also add downsells as well. That's beyond the scope of this video, but I suggested him add the order bump and upsell to increase the average order value. So next one is, my opinion really isn't going to matter much. I can give some things kind of an overview, but the best way to figure out if your funnel is working is to get eyeballs on your funnel. Get your target market, not a marketer like myself or other people, because I could certainly give you ideas of what I think will work and what won't work, and I could be dead wrong. Your market will let you know what's working if they're buying. If they're not buying, something is wrong. So my opinion, take it with a grain of salt. You always want to test it and get eyeballs, your target market's eyeballs, on your sales page, landing page, whatever it is. They will be able to tell you much faster and much more accurately than what myself or any other marketer will be able to give you advice on, because they'll tell you with their wallets, and that's what you want. So next one, like I said, he's using ClickFunnels. How to come up with order bump ideas. It should be the next logical problem, the next logical step that they're going to need to take. Also, when I put out the 300 extra guide, I had a lot of people asking how to publish on Amazon. Now, when I wrote the guide, I had no idea what people would ask me, but when I started selling the guide, Rob was one of them. This guy was one of them. He asked me how to publish on Amazon. And several other people have. So that is a bump offer and or upsell offer that I'm currently working on that I'm going to add onto my funnel. Again, I'm getting feedback from customers, not looky-loos, not people just shooting out their opinion. People that are buying the 300 extra guide, they're looking to publish it on Amazon. They're asking me how to do it, so now I'm going to put together a training, which will be the next step. So that is ideas how you can come up with upsells and or bumps. It should be, like I said, the next step, the next problem that they may have, and or get customer feedback. That's going to be your best way to do it, is getting customer feedback. Get the funnel out there, start selling whatever it is you're selling, and then your customers are going to start asking you questions. That can be upsells and or order bumps. Can you really make money selling ebooks? This is one of the common questions I get asked, and selling an ebook for $7, $5, $10, $15, whatever it is, a lot of people think you can't make that much money. You can make money from selling just ebooks, but the point of the ebook is, look at it as a gateway, not necessarily the destination. It's a gateway into, I call it your ecosystem. This is where you're going to sell more training, higher price trainings, maybe even services. If you're a service-based business, selling an ebook on the front end for $7, $10, it's much easier. They say it's anywhere from 5 to 12 times easier to sell to a current customer than it is to a new customer. So your ebook kind of acts as a filtration system in a sense. You know, they buy the ebook as long as they got value from it and they like it. They are going to most likely be interested in working with you more, either your products, your services, coaching, consulting, masterminds, whatever it is you offer. So again, the ebook is kind of the gateway, the order bumps, the upsells, the other products, the other services. That's where you make the real money. However, I want to share a quick story with you. About 5 years ago in the ClickFunnels group, a guy, he was somewhere down south, Arkansas, Alabama, Louisiana, somewhere, I can't really remember exactly where, but he started a hot dog stand and he sold hot dogs. He would go into his town, I think like Friday evening, Saturday, Sunday, and sell hot dogs. And he had all these people asking him, where do you buy the hot dogs? How much do you sell them? How do you market it? Where'd you get this hot dog stand? All these questions. And he was sick of answering the questions. So what he did is he put together a guide, an ebook, and he sold that ebook for $9.95 because he was sick of answering the same question over and over and over. And he had like he used ClickFunnels to sell the ebook. He didn't have any order bumps. He didn't have any upsells. He didn't have coaching, masterminds, anything like that. all he was selling was a $9.95 ebook. And he had posted in the ClickFunnels group. After his first year, he had earned $117,000 just from selling that one ebook. So that just goes to show, yes, you absolutely can make a nice chunk of change selling an ebook. It also goes to show you that you can monetize just about anything. I mean, this guy had a hot dog stand. I think what he said was he earned like $30,000 that year from the hot dog stand, and he quadrupled it at $117,000 by selling the ebook. So I never got an update from the guy. I imagine he probably shut down the hot dog stand and went all in with his information publishing business, because that is what was working. So that's just a cool story that I share. I try to share a lot just to show you what's possible on the internet and how you can help and serve more people. Hey, if you're interested in writing your own ebook and, like I said, having that little 48-hour challenge, check out the link down below, 300extra.com. Right now it's only $7. You write and publish your first ebook within 48 hours. You send me the link, I will be your first customer. You're guaranteed to make money if you put it into action. A lot of people have. It's been a fun little journey, something I did not plan on doing just 4 months ago. You know, it was an idea just from TikTok, people asking me to write it on TikTok, and then a couple comments on a current YouTube video. So check it out down below, 300extra.com. If you have specific questions that you want to ask and be featured on this Ask Adam video newsletter, whatever I'm going to call it, check out the link down below, adamdukes.com/ask. It just asks for your name and a question. Just fill it out, and I will get back to you as soon as possible and put it up here on the YouTubes to help more people out. If you enjoyed this video and you want to see more, click subscribe down below. Click that little bell notification, because I release 2 videos each and every week for your viewing pleasure. As always, thank you so much for watching. I truly do appreciate it.